breaking down all 31 things you missed from the Survivor Season 48 finale. We're talking all things: the classic Survivor challenge, an amazing final tribal council performance, the fire-making duel, an advantage hunt, and much more. Careful for any spoilers if you haven't seen this epic Survivor finale yet, and make sure to stick around as we announce last week's puzzle giveaway winner. If you want to enter our final giveaway of the season, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below your thoughts on the finale. Let's get started with number 31, finale night. As Jeff Probst says, welcome to finale night of Survivor 48, describing it as competitive, emotional, and the season of duos. We will go through all of it throughout the video, but we need to remember Kyle and Kamilla have a secret alliance. They tricked Joe and Eva, and Shauhin was voted out. Number 30, after tribal. It's mind-blowing how fast we get through Survivor seasons, as it feels like yesterday we were just on the premiere. I loved this finale. I loved last week's episode, but I'm still not sure about this season. We will save our overall thoughts on the season for our season review. Number 29, Kyle and Kamilla. The editors really trick us here for what confessionals they decide to show us. Kyle talking about he set up the move and Kamilla dunked it, making it feel like a Kamilla win is coming soon. Kyle's setting it up for Kamilla to win. This will be really key when we talk about final tribal council with Joe and Eva thinking they made the right move.
With Kamilla, we got away with a pretty good heist. I set it up and she dunked. You know, it was an alley-oop.
Number 28, theme song. As this is the finale of Survivor 48, I think we need to honor and pay respect to the theme song one more time. I especially love the shots of the players smacking the challenge. Number 27, smack the challenge. Just like how we always see Joe smack the challenge in the theme song, I need to say you should smack the subscribe button. If you aren't subscribed yet, please go click that red subscribe button down below. I know Survivor 48 is almost over, but I plan on making content throughout the entire off season, so subscribe if you don't want to miss it. Number 26, day 24. Watching a beautiful sunrise, all the players lock in and reflect on the game they played. The editing this season has been very confusing, having Joe be the main character, only to take a weird back seat for most of this episode. Number 25, advantage time. If it wasn't obvious at the start, they're working to get an advantage for the final 5 challenge. Having the puzzle lock gives an underlying theme to this season as a whole. This was pointed out to me by Christian, and I love the idea behind it because most new era seasons all feel the same. It's simple here. You got to use the symbols to solve a code, and by doing so you win an advantage, leading into number 24, advantage challenge. Unfortunately, Mitch is going to be basically invisible in this episode, and I get why the producers put this advantage hunt or this advantage challenge in the finale. You want the finale to start with a bang. Ultimately, Eva secures the advantage. Number 23, final 5 challenge. As the players race through obstacles, maneuver a ball to get numbers, and solve a Survivor fire puzzle. And Eva's advantage is honestly pretty meh, with automatically getting through the ball toss. But they are also playing for reward, the last reward of the season, with pasta at the sanctuary, leading into number 22, the challenge. My mind was exploding with so many thoughts going into this challenge. Basically, Eva has won every advantage, every reward up until this point. The producers finally changed the lock code. The advantage that Eva got kind of sucked, and the puzzle at the end was awesome. If you didn't know, Survivor typically uses the exact same lock combo every single season. And you know I'm gonna say it, I absolutely love this fire puzzle design that was first seen in Survivor 47, with Rome not getting a single piece. As Kamilla has one of the most epic comebacks in a final 5 challenge ever. Number 21, Survivor puzzle. Okay team, here we are with the finale of Survivor 48, and that also means we're shutting down idle plays with my replica puzzles. Seriously, I'm like 99% sure I say this exact same thing every year, but thank you all so much for all the support. I love what I do so much, in every puzzle order, well, well, it helps keep the lights on around here. As always, I'm going to keep the store open for one more week and close it next Wednesday at 8 p.m. If you're interested in any of the puzzles and games with idle plays, I'm talking literally any of the 16 different puzzles and games, this is your last chance to place an order. So if you're interested in checking out our replica puzzles, or if you just want to support these videos that I make, please go to idleplays.com. And to celebrate the first 10 people to use the code FINALEFREE, get free shipping on all orders over $50 in Canada and the United States. It's the grand finale of Survivor 48, and that also means the Idle Plays Survivor 48 drop, and I need to give you all a round of applause. Thank you for all the support. Number 20, reward decision. This drives me nuts. For some reason, Kamilla picks Eva to get some pasta. There's a chance that Eva's not even hungry out there, going on basically every single reward all season, leading into number 19, the losers. I don't know what it is exactly, but having Mitch, Joe, and Kyle laughing about the challenge in the finale makes me want to play Survivor. Here's my audition tape sped up if any casting producers are watching this video. Ultimately, Mitch tries to sell the idea to Kyle to vote out Joe and send him out. And on the flip side of things, Joe talks to Kyle about voting Mitch out. Number 18, the reward. It shows how much they were excited about the pasta, with Kamilla and Eva not cleaning the mud before eating. And honestly, it's pretty simple. They're both safe. Kamilla has the necklace and Eva has an idol. Number 17, Kyle and Kamilla. Basically, Mitch is voting for Joe and Eva and Joe are voting for Mitch. And if you do the math, that means Kyle and Kamilla decides what happens. And this is the big issue with Survivor the TV show versus Survivor the game. In the game, Mitch is the biggest threat, but the edited TV show makes us think Joe is the biggest threat. As it's great to hear Mitch has some famous last words that basically the entire community has been screaming all season. Number 16, Tribal Council 1. The season filled with weird decisions continues the weirdom. With no suspense at Tribal Council, Eva plays her idol, but it's not needed, leading into number 15, Mitch voted out. The story here is pretty simple. If you're able to make it onto Survivor, make a move. Number 14, after Tribal. Hold on tight as we are now in the final four. At this point in the finale, things tend to move super quick. Jeff Probst hyped up preseason that this season is going to be filled with duos, and that's exactly right. Eva and Joe with Kyle and Kamilla battle it out going into number 13, the plans. Here's another lesson to any future Survivor players watching this video. If you make it to the final three, you want to own the game that you played. And a big part of that is having your game feel different and special compared to the other finalists. Eva's idea to take Joe to the final three is a big mistake because they played the same game. But on the flip side, Kyle and Kamilla understand the assignment perfectly. Number 12, final four challenge. I'm so conflicted. I hate it, but I love it, but at the same time, I still hate it. Samotion is losing its iconicness with being overused as the final challenge. And we all know how it works.
At any point, the ball drops.
Number 11, the challenge. Seen in Survivor Tocantins, South Pacific, Cambodia, Ghost Island, David versus Goliath, Winners at War 42, 44, and now 48. The strategy for this challenge is actually really simple. You count how many seconds it takes for the ball to get through the trap and split that number in half when adding a new ball. Eventually, we have a showdown with Joe and Kyle, eventually having Kyle win. Number 10, after the challenge. It's official, Kyle has earned his way into the final three of Survivor 48, and I don't know if it's Kyle stuck in this honorable game or if he knows he can beat him with wanting to drag Joe with him to the final three. With process of elimination, that only means one thing: Eva versus Kamilla in the fire-making duel. Number 9, Kyle's game. Don't get me wrong, I think Kyle had a great low-key game this season. Although Survivor 48 wasn't my favorite, I think Kyle will become one of the most underrated winners ever. However, there's one really big knock at his game right now: Kyle waiting for the final four to take out Kamilla. As everyone knows, the fire-making challenge is coming, and if Kamilla makes it to the end, she can beat Kyle. Number 8, fire practice. Going out with grace is super respectable, as Kamilla gives a killer speech while crying, but the same thing can't be said for the other competitor in this challenge. Eva has done sports her entire life and should have clutch in her. However, Joe needs to comfort her here as she's struggling. Number 7, 7, Tribal Council 2. Not much to say here, we already have the decision made, so... Number 6, Fire Making Duel. Fingers crossed that Survivor fans voted correctly for Survivor 50 and we won't be seeing a Fire Making Duel that season. The battle between Eva and Kamilla has Eva get fire as Kamilla was choking, but then the fire dies. I'll be straight with everyone, with all the negative self-talk of both Eva and Kamilla, this was a hard challenge to watch. Number 5, Kamilla voted out. Survivor 50 is gonna be whatever it's gonna be with the cast of that season. Now after watching Survivor 48, I need the Canadian Kamilla back on my television screen. Number 4, the final 3 breakfast. Here we go. Kyle, Eva, and Joe all reflect on the game at breakfast, with them all telling the truth.
I'm just a fire captain.
Number 3, the jury speaks. Leave a comment down below what you think of this jury speak segment. Personally, I love every second of it. Kyle is the favorite going in, Eva trusted everyone, and Joe was a great competitor leading into number 2, Final Tribal Council. We have Cedric open this thing up with a question to the final 3, and low-key, I forgot Cedric was even on this season. And then everything starts crashing down for the final 3. Eva and Joe start to get questioned about how the jury can separate their games, but it gets even worse. Eva starts talking about the Shauhin vote off and Kyle just starts smiling. I am now convinced this right here is how you win a jury over at the final 3. Oh yeah, the Survivor after show still sucks. Anyway, make no mistake about it, Kyle played a very subtle game, but at the end of the day, one of the best games ever. Number 1, Kyle wins Survivor. Anyways, congratulations Jordan, you're this week's puzzle giveaway winner. I'll announce the last winner of the season next week with our Survivor 48 review, and click right here for all the leaked players on Survivor 50.